What's up, guys? Today I'm doing a little bit of a different video. Today we're going to be playing tabs. Not necessarily playing, I'm going to be showing you guys a new little update. It's more of a beta. Anybody can do this. If you got Steam, go ahead and go into Steam, go into your Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and just go into beta testing, or like there's like a beta setting. Once you do that, you can actually play this. It's build 0.13.0. So obviously I'm going to show you some of the cool things they're adding to the game and some of the changes they're making. Now again, this is just a beta, so some of it might change, some of it might actually stay, but just kind of keep that in mind. You know, we're not 100% sure this is all going to be coming to the game, but most likely it is. So let's just go ahead and into sandbox really fast. There is a whole new mode that you probably kind of may have already hinted at or seen a little bit, and we're not there yet, don't worry. I want to show you some of the new units and some of the new changes to these units here. We're gonna start off really fast with Vikings. None of these other tabs got any other updates or anything like that, but Vikings really fast. The first thing I'm going to show you is the ice archers, and hold up, let me just kind of put a bunch of halflings down really fast just to kind of show you guys a little example of what happens basically with these new units. So woo, I don't know why you put me so far up there. So the ice archers here, their bow is now changed. Slightly different, you know. Looks pretty cool though. I kind of like it. Ability changes, nothing so much. Just kind of that little cosmetic change there. And if you guys want to see him shoot, it's still all the same, baby. There's no difference, you know. They're the ice archers, you know, and love. They kind of still suck, it looks like. They're actually pretty good if you get a couple of them and if you're doing some fights. They're not bad. The next change is coming to the actual lineup. I actually forgot to say that. So the longship is no longer your number one. It is now, believe it or not, your Jarl. Which kind of should be, let's be honest, the Jarl should be number one. I don't think anybody else gets a change but the Jarl. The Jarl gets a cool new ability that hopefully he'll show you guys in a little bit. Bam! Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, he gets a little ice wall thing. I don't know what you would really call that, but they look like ice walls to me. And that's kind of what everybody gets. They're getting some cool new abilities that I'm super down for. Other than that, not much change. He's still a Jarl like always, but he's got that ice wall that honestly makes him really cool and a lot more useful in battle. And all these other, what do you call it, factions here, no change whatsoever really, not until we get into Legacy. And honestly, actually there is no change until we get into the top three here. So Super Boxer, nothing really much change except for I believe he's a lot stronger and does a little bit more damage. Kind of has that ability there. So he's just been kind of beefed up, which good. He's 10,000 points. He should definitely be beefed up. Kind of weird that kind of used him before and I was like, man, he's just really lame. And then I was like, but then Super Peasant is just too much. But oh well. The Dark Peasant and Super Peasant only got little cosmetic changes, basically their eyes. Bam. He's looking kind of cool. Eye changes. Nothing much else has changed with them. If you see that, they're still Super Peasant and Dark Peasant. They're still lower power as frick. Gotta love them though. They're really fun. Really fun to use. And really fun to use against other people's units. So definitely will be nice to see what people come up with now. Kind of a little hint of what's coming up. So we move on to secret units, which is where most of the change actually happened. And we're gonna start off with ballooners first. Now, I bet you there's more changes coming soon, so don't come at me saying I didn't talk about a certain unit and it's not added yet. But the ballooners actually get a cool ability that is pretty rare, and that's why I summoned so many of them, because I actually want you guys to see it. And there it is, one out of what, like 15 ballooners did it. So that little fireball that you guys saw there, yeah, 1 out of like 15. Oh wow, I was right on the money. 1 out of 15 did it. So it's really rare, but it's pretty strong and it's pretty cool for a cheap unit to kind of have a little more use, because he is pretty cheap. The ballooner is 120 points. He's not the cheapest, but he's pretty cheap, and that's a cool little ability, but kind of have to get lucky and hope that you got it. I think the next person we got is the Executioner, which doesn't get too much of a buff, doesn't get an ability or anything like that, but apparently to landfall they say he got an update in accuracy, which I don't know how much I believe looking at this, but he also gets this cool new like little jump attack, which kind of just makes him a little bit more useful if you really care about the Executioner. I don't know. He's a cool unit, and I like the way he looks, but not super useful. So maybe now you're gonna use him a little bit more. We'll see. If anything, I think he's kind of good for 350. He's a pretty good unit, but I don't really use him that much. And then cheerleaders here. Our next unit don't get any buffs or any abilities, whatever. They just get a little cosmetic change. Looking kind of cute. Yeah, you're looking kind of cute there. So pretty cool little doohickeys here. Just the shirts that really changed, and the sweatbands. Oh, I really like it. I think it's kind of cool, but and the skirts and the shoes and the socks. It's the whole outfit. It's pretty cute. Again, they don't do anything different. They're still cheerleaders. Nothing changes there. Next up, I believe, is the Blad. Yeah, Mr. Blad here. Now, this is one of my favorite updates so far. Not my favorite update, but one of my favorite for sure. I absolutely love this guy. Check it out. Mr. Blad himself. Look at this. So everything's normal as always, but check it out. Look at that. Look at that. Is just awesome. The fact that he can just like stick people like that, I don't know. It's amazing. Super freaking cool. I like that. That's really cool. It makes him a lot more useful because he's 1,800 bucks. Not that expensive. That's pretty cool. I'm really down. I'm down. I am so down with that. Also, I kind of forgot to mention, by the way, how do you like the new clear here and the red down on the bottom? You got the blue. Kind of makes it look a little nice. So you got the blue team, you got the red team, you know. You get to see it in little colors, and then the factions are in colors as well. Really do like it. It's just kind of simple change, but hopefully they keep it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep it. I love it. I love the color. Just adds more taste to the game. Okay, our next boy is gonna be the Blackbeard. Okay, just had to double check there. Blackbeard, that's a cool ability as well. I think he actually gets some move changes, but there you go. You kind of see it a little bit. The cannonballs falling from the sky. Hopefully you guys can see that again. There it is. But check this out. What does that say? Blue victory. Yeah. He's on the red team. So the cannonballs actually hit him and can kill him, which kind of sucks, but it's pretty powerful, and I just kind of wish it didn't kill him, because it also does damage his team. So maybe there's some changes there that we kind of need to talk about or do, but other than that, it's a pretty cool little update. I don't know, not my favorite. Yulor here, I think he just gets a little bit of a boost, and then the ice, I don't know, I don't remember if the ice was a thing, but he definitely is a little bit stronger now. So if you liked using him before, he's a little bit stronger. Again, not much changed with him. Lady Red Jade gets a cool little update. So check this one out. Yeah, cool little tornado there. So she can do that a couple times basically before she dies. I guess depending who she's fighting, but cool little update. Other than that, she's still about the same. But that little tornado really does make it cool. Look at that. It just looks so cool. I don't know. I like it. I think it's a cool little addition. It doesn't look like it's super strong, but it just gets people out of your way, if that makes any sense. So I like it. So down with her. Now we got the Sensei. Actually, I probably am going to need a couple more halflings here. We'll just spread them out a little bit. You know what? Let's get crazy. Let's go crazy. Go stupid. Go crazy. Sorry about that. So Sensei, again, shoot shurikens like always, but look at this. Wait for this boy's ability. Oh, mama, look at that. This guy's a beastarino. I think he actually made it faster. I don't know if they actually made him faster. He feels a lot faster. He looks pretty cool though. That ability though, one of my favorites. I gotta definitely top 3. It's really cool. I love that. That looks awesome. So definitely more use for the Sensei, but he was already pretty dang good. Next up we got is the Shogun, which has my favorite ability out of everybody. Legitimately my favorite ability out of everybody here. So you guys can check him out. Here he comes. It's like kind of like an anime thing or movie thing where you see somebody pull out the sword really fast, they hit somebody and they don't take any damage and they just kind of freeze there. But after a second, they notice all the cuts and then it just like blows up and cuts. Super cool. I don't know, simple, but I like it. It's really nice. Pretty cool. Okay, next up, Tree Giant. Nothing big with this bad boy. He just gets a green shirt. That's it. Everything else is still the same, but the green shirt looking kind of good on him. Just saying. So, if you really care about the Tree Giant, you got a green shirt. There you go. Everything else is pretty much still the same. So we got a couple big changes right here, right at the end. And we're down to our last 2. Artemis and then Ice Giant. So Ice Giant now has taken the spot of the most expensive unit, at least in Secret Faction. And you'll see why. And then Artemis here, kind of in my opinion, gets a really cool ability, but in my opinion, may not be the best spot for her right here, but we'll see. Okay, sure. So she still shoots like always, but now she's got this like wind/arrow attack that is super cool. Doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage and is more of an aerial effect. So again, you can see the people that get kind of shot by it kind of end up coming back here. You see them kind of slowly coming back, but she doesn't do too much damage with that. I kind of would like it to do a little more damage, kind of making her, you know, at the spot for 5,500, second most expensive. But maybe I'm just nitpicking there. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below though, for sure. Ice Giant though, definitely a good ability now, and definitely deserving of the spot for number 1 on most expensive here. So check this bad boy out. My boy gets a Frost Breath, man. This thing's badass. Absolutely love it. Love it. It's just cool. Makes the Ice Giant feel like an Ice Giant. Like this dude's gonna frick up your day. But I think it's super cool. Kind of puts them all together in my opinion. So that's pretty much it for the units. if you can kind of see down here just a little bit, you see that plus? That's not a mod. That is part of the game, and it's part of the beta. It says more factions, so you can actually click on it and make your own custom factions. Later on, you will be able to kind of get your friends' factions and put them in here and mess with their units, whatever. If you're Twitch, if you're on Twitch streaming, you can get your followers stuff and kind of mess with that. You can fight them with your own custom units. You guys can get together and make your own units, which is kind of what we already did on my Twitch channel, which was really fun. This is coming soon. Probably a little glitch, not gonna lie. Let me see if I do that. Okay, yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. But now I'll show you what that looks like and why I kind of linked this to, what was it? The mod that we were playing with before, where you can make your own custom units. Okay, so now we come and look at something called custom content. Now this is basically Webtabs inside your game. Now I will say it's not as amazing as Webtabs, but it's super simple, super easy, and I absolutely love this in web and like just tabs. I absolutely love this. So I already kind of made a little faction. I call it the egg faction. Right now you guys can't really mess with it, but soon enough you guys should be able to. And you can change the color of your factions. You can add some of your units that you made on here. Save it. Really cool, really easy. Now I already have some units made, and I'll show you what it looks like, but I'll also show you what some of my units look like. So we actually made some of these on stream just yesterday, technically a couple hours ago. We made Little Mac. I randomly just made Big Boy because I was like, what the heck? I made Big Mac, which has some lore to it actually, and I'll let you read that if you want. We got the Bean Collector. It's a little meme on our thing that people come looking for beans, so this is the Bean Collector. You ain't got any beans, this guy's gonna come and get your beans. I don't know, just goofy, you know. I actually really like him. And we were making him, and then somebody was like, yo, you should make Little Mac. That's like just Little Mac right there. And I was like, dang, you right. So we made Little Mac, and we made him kind of look like Little Mac. So here's what the screen actually kind of looks like. Pretty cool. Obviously, this is kind of made already. And you got weapons, clothes, stats, save. We'll run through one and we'll make one together so you can see the full on beautiful way, all the detail and all that stuff, but whatever. And you can even test your units out before you decide, yeah, I'm done. So basically I just made a boxer who was really fast and small, and that's Little Mac. And he can dodge and stuff, and he gets enraged because I don't know. I bet Little Mac gets mad and becomes stronger. I don't know. That's kind of was like my thought process, but I'll kind of show you. Again, this is limited compared to Webtabs, but it's still a really, really nice addition to the game. Cancel, so let me discard. So hopefully they're still in my faction. Yes. Okay, so you're gonna come to here. Obviously you won't have any of this. You'll go to make a new unit. Awesome, right? And you get to choose between these three classes right now. I don't know if they're gonna add more or not. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll add dragons. I don't know yet. We'll see though. You know, obviously still beta, but keep in mind they probably will add more stuff. At least right now you get like a regular humanoid. You get the Stiffy, which is a skeleton, which is kind of cool. And you get your halflings if you want to make like a hobbits or stuff like that, because you could just do this and then make them smaller if you wanted to, but I mean, I don't judge. Then you have voices, and you can choose what kind of voice you want. So let's get crazy. Let's give them a raptor voice, and you can hear it. So you can select that, and then you can change the pitch of it as well. if you want. You can make him a melee unit. So actually for this, I haven't made a range unit, so let's mess with that. We'll make a range unit. We'll make it target enemies. You can also do close friends, most expensive friend, least health friend. So if you're making like a healer or something like that, you know. Rider, if you made a unit and you want someone to ride him, you can actually do that. So you can like put little Mac on top of this guy if you wanted to. So you can actually make riders, which is kind of cool. But we'll get rid of that. We don't want that. And then you can actually have 2 weapons. So you can pick from mostly everything in the game. I actually think everything in the game. And some actual extra goodies. So let me show you some of that. We have bottle, which I don't think I've seen. Crab claw, fish. Cane, I don't think I've seen anybody use a cane. The Waika, I don't know. Mittens, if you want to have them like be a cat. Minotaur, sword tour. Miniscentent sword, I don't know what that is. Just sword. Bunch of shields, a shovel if you want to do that. I don't know what that is. A tree, again, you know, so some of these are big and you have to make the unit bigger. Here you have the Renaissance stuff. Now you also have guns. So you know what, just for the fun of it, I'm gonna give this boy an AK-47. Now I'm gonna make it hold it with 2 guns, or 2 hands. Whoa. And I guess you could give him 2 guns if you wanted to. And then you can give this bad boy some abilities. So what do you want this guy to do? And you have all the abilities in the game to kind of choose from. Why don't we make him hover? And this is one of the limitations. You can only pick 5 abilities, where in Webtabs you can kind of make it do more. Let's also do... I don't know what we want to do here. Just something kind of crazy. Ice breath, maybe? Nah. Thor lightning? I actually don't know. You know what? Let's give him... Oh, here's all the cool little things that you could do. Let's give him a cool dodge, so you can dodge arrows. Let's make him jester dodge, so you can actually dodge attacks in case anyone comes close to him. Let's make him explode like the Reaper, because why not? And then, you know what? Let's give him the... I don't know what I want to give him. I want to give him ice breath. But at the same time I don't, because I feel like... I just feel like that would be so overpowered. And let's give him master projectile block. Heck yeah. So he just blocks everything. This man's a unit. Okay. And then you can go to clothing. You can add some clothes, and you can add up to 5 things. Obviously, it's whatever you want. There's a bunch of goofy stuff on here, if you really care. For this one, I'm gonna make him wear some... Just 2 types of cat ears? Really? Well, he's gonna get 1 type of cat ears. Let's give him something kind of funky here. Actually, can we just make him cat? Can we just make him cat everything? Oh, no, you can't. Okay. Let's give him a toga. Why not? Arms. Oh, I didn't even know you could do arms. We'll give him some spikes. What about some feet? Some of these, some boots. Man, my guy's looking... Oh, you can give him up to 10 items. I just noticed that. Alright. Stats. So hit points. How much health does he have? Let's give him 1,000 health, because he's a freaking beefy boy. Size. You know what? Let's make this guy tiny. He's gonna... No, well, I guess the gun doesn't... Okay. We'll make him smaller. Weight will be about the same. Movement speed, he could be about the same. Attack speed, I guess, like 1.5. Damage, make him do ×2 damage. So he's a beefy lad. Actually, I think there's... I don't know if there's any other things we need to mess with here. Save. I thought there might have been another kind of setting really fast. I guess not. But there you go. Oh my god, he's really floating. And then we can name him Cat Gun Man. You take a picture of this bad boy, take a photo. You can set how much he's worth if you really want to, or you can do it automatic and the game can kind of figure that out. give him a description, and we can say cat. Oops, cat guy with a gun, and you can save the unit. You're done. You could also test it if you really want to, but actually I messed up really fast. So you have to make a faction. Go to your faction, go to edit, and make sure you put your units in there. Again, I will change the color really fast. Save it. Now you should be able to go back into the sandbox, or just like any map really, and you should be able to go to more factions and pick your faction, bring it up, and your guys should be here. So let's put our guy, well, actually, yeah, there you go. Put our gun guy up against a bunch of halflings and see what happens. Yeah, look at it go! He's mowing them down. Oh, I think he has to reload. Oh no, did you run out of... Oh no. Did you run out of ammo? Oh, there it is. That's pretty cool. Well, there you have it. And yeah, you can mess around with that stuff. You can mess around with your units on here. And again, later on, you will be able to kind of mess around with other people's units as well, which hopefully that gets really cool. So here we got Little Mac versus my big boy. And now you got so many options of what you want to do. Dang, big boy's pretty strong. I'm sorry, Little Mac. Get wrecked. Okay, guys, let me know what you guys are making down below. Write in the comments. Let me know if this is useful whatsoever. And then if you guys want to use your units or tell me about some of the units you're making, or even help me make some units, follow my Twitch. The link is going to be down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was kind of nice to see another tabs video, and then nice little update on what's coming up. I'm super excited for the full release, but for now, this is good. I'm pretty happy with this. So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.